Hi, brilliant that you found me on my website, rideforever.co.uk. I'm Paul, and the purpose of this introductory video is exactly that really. It's just to introduce me and to briefly go through what will happen on the first day that we meet and how I train and how I coach. First thing I want to say, it's not about me, it's not about my goals or my objectives, it's about your goals and your objectives. And we go at your pace and we meet as frequently or as infrequently as you want to. I do recommend training sessions of 2 hours or more, that way you'll maximise your time and you'll maximise your learning. Anything you can do to prepare yourself prior to meeting me will be absolutely brilliant, and there's a couple of books that I will recommend. You haven't got to read them both, they are on my website, and also a suggestion of how you can actually get hold of them. There's the DVSA book, Riding the Essential Skills, and that largely talks about OSM PSL as a system, observation, signal manoeuvre, position, speed and look. There's a whole raft of other stuff in that book as well about cornering and planning and hazard perception, motorway riding, that kind of stuff. So anything you can do to read that one, brilliant. And also the other book is the Police Foundation book, Motorcycle Roadcraft, and that tends to talk about information, position, speed, gear and acceleration as their system. And again, that's got all the information in there, all the skills necessary to ride your bike safely, cornering, planning, etc. It's similar to the DVSA book. But if you don't get a chance to read them prior to meeting me, don't worry. As I said, it all goes at your pace, to your needs. I can introduce you to the chapters of the book as necessary and according to the goals that you want to actually achieve. So don't worry about that too much. So on the first day that we meet, I just need to make sure that you've got the right kind of motorcycle gear that you're wearing, helmet, jacket, gloves, that kind of stuff. But don't overdress, be comfortable, right, so that you can enjoy the riding. You need to make sure that your bike's okay, you can actually achieve what it is we're aiming to do. And lastly, to make sure that you're okay, that you haven't got an injury that's going to stop you from riding, or that you're not on any medication that's going to stop you from riding. I need you to sign a declaration to that effect, and also please bear in mind that you're riding on your insurance and your liability, not on my insurance and not my liability. Sorry to point that out, but you need to know that up front, and that is on my terms and conditions on my website. So, brilliant. So how does it work then? Well, it works with a combination of a few things really. We work out your goal. So your goal could be you're a back to biking person and you just want a little bit of confidence, a little bit of refresher training before you get your bike out the garage again. Absolutely no problem. That's your goal. That's what we're aiming to achieve. Or you may want to do maybe a little bit more cornering, planning, hazard perception. Again, we can focus in on those and we will get you a lot safer and a lot more confident on those. Or you may be a little bit more ambitious and you want to go for the DVSA Enhanced Rider Scheme certificate, or you may want to go for a more advanced certificate, ROSPA or IAM. And again, I can certainly do those for you. It's all about what you need. In order to do any of those, however, self-analysis is absolutely key. I coach, I don't just train. I'm not just going through books. We ride, we use books, we debrief, and we get you involved in that training. And if you can self-analyse what you're doing well and cement that and continue to do that and refine it, that's brilliant. But equally, if you're not doing something quite as good as you'd like to do, I encourage you for you to work out what it is, and I'll assist you in doing that in order for you to develop. And the more you're involved in that process, the more it works for you. If, however, you prefer me just to give you chapters and instruct, again, I will do that if you don't want to do the coaching side of it. So, having worked out your goals, we then go out for a ride. We've got radios here. I'll be able to speak to you, directions, maybe a little bit of encouragement, ask you to pull over. You can't talk to me, but I talk to you. Also, I've got a video like I'm using now, and if you want, I can video your ride, and as we stop, we can look at the video if necessary and point out and use that as an aid as well. So what we've got here, we've got videos that will be on the website as and when I do them, particular aspects of riding. We've got the books to help you, we've got the radio to help you, we've got your riding, and we've got your self-analysis, and that's how I train and that's how I coach. So meet as frequently or as infrequently as you like, but it's all about what you need, not about what I need. So that's basically how the system's going to work. If you like what you've seen and you like the way I talk, then there's a contact page on my website. You'll see the little boxes to fill in there, and that will generate an email to me and we can make contact and we can set up our first meeting day. If you'd rather call me by phone, there's a phone number on the website as well. We'll have a chat, and again, we'll set up our first date. All that remains for me to turn around and say now is carry on riding. Hopefully I'll see you soon. And as I say on my website, ride forever, not just for a day. Bye for now.